Hey guys, we're an adventure with Nick and Rachel, and we bring you the best places to hike and explore in the Southeast and more. So if you're into that kind of thing, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because we bring you weekly videos just like this. Today we are backpacking the Gahuti Trail in Fort Mountain State Park. It's an 8.2 mile loop trail, and we're going to be backpacking to campsite number 2 and then backpacking out in the morning. We're starting at the Cool Springs Overlook, which is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we are going to go check out that trail, so let's get going. Alright, so we are headed to campsite number 2, right down here. We started right up here at Cool Springs Overlook. So it looks like it's about 4 miles in, because it looks like it's about directly halfway through the trail. It's about 5:30 right now. The sunset's around 7:30. It feels really good. It feels totally different up here than it does where we're at. Like, it's a whole probably like 20-degree difference, which just feels really nice. And we're starting to see the first signs of fall with this beautiful red tree. Oh, I'm so happy. It feels so good. But yeah, we're going to campsite number 2. So we got a little ways to go. So we tried to do this trail a while back, and we drove all the way up here, got about 30 minutes away, and the sky just got black, and it started getting really windy, and there was like a massive thunderstorm that came in. So we had to turn around and go all the way back home.
And why are you carrying rocks? I'm
carrying rocks because there are a lot of black bears up here. I'm carrying rocks because we heard something a little minute ago. It sounded like something was just running up the hill.
What are the rocks for? Are you gonna
I don't know. I'm gonna throw them at it if it comes toward me.
You bang them together, make some loud noises to keep them away.
Yeah.
So yeah, clap your hands and all that stuff. Make yourself look big and bad. Black
bears are, you make noises and do all that crazy stuff. Grizzly bears are the ones you play dead for. Getting hot dog fingers.
What's hot dog fingers for the people who don't know?
You get all fat and swollen and you can't bend them real good. So holding them up.
So why they get swollen?
I have no idea. I guess all the blood rushes to them.
Because you're got your blood flowing and your hands are hanging below your waistline, so all the blood rushes to them and they swell. That's why when you do a lot of exercising and stuff, your rings and everything get tight. But if you put your hands above your head like what you're doing, it helps. All the blood goes back to your major organs. Zoom in on there for me. So we're right there. All right, zoom out.
Does not say.
Show them where we're going. How much further are we going?
We gotta go around here.
Into that little teepee right there.
So we're
more than halfway in for tonight anyway. Finally starting to flatten out a little, so we're walking a little bit quicker, trying to beat the sun. This nice little part of the trail right here is pretty flat and soft. The rest of that stuff was rocks and roots everywhere. Does hold ice though.
Ice has been in there for like 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm drinking 2-day-old water.
2-day-old ice.
Thanks. You can see the sun right there going down. It's already been down. It's we're like in blue hour now, but it's crazy how clear you are on this camera. It's ridiculous because that low light sensor is like great in the Sony cameras. It's so crazy. It's almost like night vision. Let's watch this. See how she gets out of it. Need some help?
I feel like I'm gonna be like Reese Witherspoon in that movie, where she like stands up with her backpack on and then
falls over. What was that called? Something I can't remember. I've watched too many hiking movies, or too many movies in general. Here. Oh gosh. All right, let's get going.
Mountain mint.
It smells just like a mint, huh?
Yeah.
Let me smell.
I have some at the house that I'm doing.
Wow! That smells so good. Did you smell it when you walked by or just recognize it in the dark?
I was like, that looks like my plant. And I smelled it. I was like, that is my plant. So,
wow.
It's native to Georgia. It's a native plant.
Oh man, that smells so good.
Haha! I'm a forager. I can identify plants.
So at least we know one thing, we can take to sweeten up our breath and
love it. It smells so good.
Oh, that is nice. Good spot.
That's cool. Get light on.
So 5 minutes ago you could see something. Can't see nothing now. So the overlook was like right off the Gahuti Trail. So I might come back here later, get some pictures of the stars if they're out tonight, because it looks like it's going to be a super clear night. We'll set up camp and walk back up here later and set up my tripod and take some beautiful pictures of the stars. I've been trying to get into like the astrophotography with this camera because of the low light. It's really good. So if you haven't already, check out our Instagram and our Facebook. I post all those pictures and stuff on there. And also like they're more like I do like more updates to like what's going on with us and like news for the channel and stuff like that on there first, instead of uploading full-length YouTube videos. So if you ever want to keep up with us, you can follow us on those, Instagram and Facebook, and get like real-time updates. Just like normally, we arrived at dark. It don't matter if we're hiking or driving, we're still going to show up at dark. So, yeah, can't break tradition, right? Now let's get these bags off. So we have our tent put up. Now we're just walking around picking up sticks, trying to make a fire. Oh, you got a lot.
Yeah.
I picked up a ton of pine cones and put them in the fire pit, and they're covered in sap. And now my hands are sticky, and we only have enough water to cook with and to get us out of here for tomorrow, so I can't wash my hands with it. I mean, this is pretty big. Might be able to use that. Look at all them beetles. Gosh. Like wood beetles all in there.
Alright. Got a good bit for right now.
Yeah.
We'll get some more.
I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start up dinner. What are we having?
Tonight we're having beef stroganoff. Well, you're having beef stroganoff.
Oh yeah. 2
servings of it.
Definitely super hungry. I need it.
And I'm having pork jambalaya.
I have the water. Just let me know whenever you're ready and we'll start that grill.
Alright. And we opted for the lightweight option.
Usually I brought my jet boil. I'll bring my jet boil, but we're just, all the camera gear and stuff is just getting too heavy, so I'm starting to pack a little bit lighter option, lightweight option. So we got the little Tokes thing and the little lightweight grill.
Spill all my water.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like this one, Alpine Air, the line right across the front is the
Is that the fill line?
fill line.
I like how, is that the bag that has the ruler on it so you can actually use it for other things? Yeah, so if you ever needed to measure something, they actually have a little measuring part on the back.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Little beef cubes.
Everything looks disgusting when it's freeze dried.
I know, but it's so good.
I've been really struggling with letting my hair grow out, or should I cut it? It's at that weird spot now. I'm sitting there feeling it. It's long, and I always get my fade when I cut my hair. So like this, it's shorter, and the lower it gets, it's shorter, and the higher it gets longer. So it's pretty bad. It's been wearing a hat.
Up and out.
It does.
It's like a poof, and then
as soon as it gets to that weird wonky stage, it'll just like lay over. I don't know if I'm gonna grow it out yet again, but I did donate my hair and felt good about it. It was a nice thing to do, and I might do it again.
I was reading the ingredients. There's like nothing in this one that I don't recognize.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Good. What is that water looking like?
This one kind of does.
What's the water looking like? Mine looks like that? Right.
It's got some words.
It's got some poisons.
Words that aren't food.
Be very careful with that. Okay, not yet.
That's pretty good. Yeah. That's really good.
I've had better.
You had better? You want to try mine?
Mine's a little watery. I probably put too much water in it. Oh man, yours is like exploding with flavor.
We're not trading.
You see the difference? How mine is just lacking flavor? It's just astronaut food.
That doesn't have any flavor. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's like if he took beef stroganoff and pressure washed it, all the flavor out. Exactly what this tastes like.
It didn't have salt, nothing.
This ain't horrible. I'd give it like a 2.5 out of 5. Maybe. Yeah. That one?
This one is...
a 4.
Yeah, 4.5.
An easy 4. That I've had, anyway. She has Alpine Air and I have Peak Refuel, so...
And we've tried Walmart.
We've had Walmart's brand, this brand, a couple, I think like maybe 2 other ones. But if you have any other suggestions, put them in the comments below. I'd like to see. And I like exploding flavor foods like that jambalaya and Mexican stuff, like Mexican foods, like strong, bold flavor. It doesn't matter though that even if this was tasteless and horrible, it's so good to have something hot and warm in your stomach whenever you're cold, and it just feels so much better. Like you can feel energy just flushing back to you, even if it's just empty carbs like noodles or whatever.
Yeah.
It just feels so good to have that energy. Like, really nice.
So we just got done eating, and we packed all our stuff up, and we put our bags and our food and stuff in this bear box. And we're going to walk to that overlook and check out the stars. We made it to the overlook. It is very beautiful. Like, you can see the mountains for like ever. They look so pretty. There's not that many stars in the sky, but the moon is like full and bright and beautiful. It's just really, really peaceful out here. It's really just a beautiful sight to see. Alright, so we came back from the overlook, collected some more firewood on our way back, and made a fire. And we put our bags back in the bear box, and now we're just sitting by the fire, getting warm, gonna enjoy the rest of our night.
It's actually pretty chilly.
Yes, it is.
It's like what, 40?
Yeah.
At least. It's comfortable with the fire. It's nice.
Feels very good.
There's something crawling in back there behind me, whistling too. I hear it. I don't know if you just heard that. Did you? It's like a bird or something. He's jumping around in the leaves. I guess the light woke him up, maybe. It made him mad.
Good night.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Alright then, good night. Love you. How'd you sleep?
That's pretty good.
Serious?
I slept okay.
Man, I don't even know.
Heard you not sleeping.
I didn't get no sleep at all. I don't know what it was, man. I could not get comfortable. Between my achy knee that's been bothering me for the last 2 months, after that hike yesterday, and then that creak in my neck, I could not get comfortable at all. But it was a nice night of just listening to the sounds. It was peaceful.
Yeah. When you move around on your float, it sounds like you're rubbing like a bag of balloons together. Just like
Kind of chilly. It got chilly too.
I like my sleeping bag or quilt. It buttons at the top and the bottom, and then it has this string where you can like cinch it at the top and the bottom.
Do you cinch your neck?
I crawled underneath it, cinched the top. Cinched
You were in there like a cocoon?
I was just in a little cocoon.
Yeah, I can't do that. I feel like I'm being constricted to death.
Alright, so we've got our camp all packed up and cleaned up, and we just finished our gear review for the Get Out Gear Trek chair. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out. But we are going to go ahead and hike out and see what other overlooks we can check out. And there's some bear poop right there. So I guess we had a visitor last night.
I heard him. I was laying there like listening to him mess around, and he wasn't like really loud or anything, but you could tell whenever he would come around there would be like birds all of a sudden start chirping around, and yeah, so that's funny. Never know who's around. I mean, he's probably what, 30 yards from our camp?
Yeah, really close.
Yeah. What does that water taste like?
It's rough.
It is so
It tastes
bad.
like chlorine and rubber.
We had to pack in all our water because we heard the water sources were low. And thank God we did, because there was only one water source that we seen, and it smelled like every animal in the forest were pooping and peeing there. And smelled really bad, so I wouldn't want to drink it anyway, but even with a filter it's still kind of gross. But
Yeah,
so I just like, not thinking I should have got some water out of the filter or whatever, I just filled up our scenic bags with tap water and then drove them all the way up here, 3-hour drive from home. And when we started actually drinking that water, it tasted like chlorine mixed with rubber, and it was really so bad.
You have like put 2 packets of Propel in it.
Yeah, and it's still bad. Like right now, because I had that weird beef stroganoff last night, so I'm burping like chlorine rubber stroganoff. It's disgusting. It's crazy.
They're not replacing us.
Look at this spot and how hairy it is. It's pretty cool. I picked him up to get him out of the trail so he don't get stepped on. Look at this. That must be his front. I'm gonna put him right there. Yeah, all right. Now he's gonna turn into a beautiful butterfly.
So Fort Mountain State Park was founded in 1938. And it's named after the really long stone wall that they found here. It's 885 foot, and they're not really sure what it was for, but they think it may have been like for a fort of some kind. So that's what they named the park after. And there was a lot of CCC work done during the time of the New Deal when President Roosevelt started all of that. And so there's a fire tower up near the stone wall, and there's a stone in it that one of the CCC workers, he shaped into a heart for his love. So that's a really cool spot to see if you ever come up here. Definitely check out the wall and the fire tower.
Yeah, and we also did a video on it.
Yep, we did a video on it. It's our Fort Mountain State Park video, so you can check that one out on our channel.
I'm starving.
Me too.
What do you want?
A hamburger.
You're looking for hamburgers?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a hamburger. Tacos or hamburgers?
Hamburger. We had tacos yesterday.
I can have tacos every day.
But we had them yesterday.
You can have a hamburger.
I want a double cheeseburger, a bunch of french fries, anything but this water.
This water sucks. I want some real water so bad. I want a cold Dr. Pepper.
Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb, yeah.
You like Mr. Pibb better than Dr. Pepper or what?
I think I do, actually.
I think you do.
What do you think? Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper?
So it's been really hard to see how high up we are. Because all of the leaves are on the trees, and this is only like the third overlook we've seen, and we've just been in the woods, so like seeing how high we're up is really cool. It's a really beautiful view.
What this trail reminds me of? Reminds me a lot of Stony Man. Yes. And Shenandoah.
But way longer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rocks.
There is a ton of rocks on this trail. It's crazy how many stones are everywhere. But I'm just like walking through here. You know how the whole Shenandoah National Park is on top of that mountain, like the ridge line? That's what this feels like, because we've been on the ridge line the whole time. On the state park is on the top of this mountain. So every now and then you get up close to the edge of the mountain, you get like a decent view or whatnot. So it's really reminding me of the Shenandoah National Park, just in a state park, like condensed down. Yeah. But it looks, kind of reminds me of. Final little stretch. And we've completed the Gahuti loop. Gahuti Trail loop. That's where we started. Whew.
Alright guys, so we successfully completed our second backpacking trip, the Gahuti Trail. It was a really great trail. It's supposed to be 8.2 miles, but we clocked it on our AllTrails app at 9.2. We stayed at campsite number 2, which was really great. Next time we come, we'll probably stay at campsite number 3, since they have a really pretty overlook right next to the campsite. But we really enjoyed this trail. Thank you guys for joining us. If you liked the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.